Hi, my name's Beth Moody and I was born with the condition telepes. I was born on 24th of July 1999 in Derby Royal Hospital, and this is how growing up with a condition affected my life. So when my mum was pregnant with me, the doctors actually thought I had Edwards syndrome, which is when your 18th chromosome has 3 pairs, and as a body is only meant to have 23 pairs of chromosomes, this can lead to the baby either being miscarried or stillborn. So my mum was made to believe that I could be miscarried or stillborn at any moment, and it must have been such a horrible feeling to think like your baby might not even survive. But luckily the doctors did more scans and they found out I had telepes. Telepes is not a rare condition, it happens 1 in every 1,000 people in the UK, which to me it makes me feel like I'm not alone, that other people out there are struggling with their feet like me. However, I do not know anybody with the condition, so it does kind of get lonely sometimes. Telepes is when you are born with both or just 1 foot inwards. So if you were not to treat this, you would not be able to walk, you would not be able to do anything, as the soles of your feet are inwards. There is no one in my family that has telepes, so as to how I have it is unknown and doctors do not know. So when I was born, both of my feet had telepes, or also known as clubfoot. Now the doctors decided to do 2 different treatments on my feet, which actually baffles me as to why you would do that. They were both perfectly the same condition, so they were both equally bad, but they decided to try 2 different methods on them. So to treat my left foot, they decided to change a cast every 8 weeks, which my foot would mould to. So every 8 weeks my mum would take me to the doctors and get a new cast put on, and I actually have my last cast. It's really weird to see. I used to just look at this like, wow, my foot was actually in this. It is absolutely rock solid, so there is no wonder why my foot is not in the position that it used to be in. However, with my right foot, they decided to operate. So at 3 months old, I had a minor operation, which was just to prepare for the major operation, which I had at 12 months. So with my left foot, it's flat-footed due to the fact that I had a cast on, that's it. However, with my right foot, in my doctor's words, it's a mess. All of my bones inside my foot are fused together, so I have limited movement. Also, to add to that limited movement, my ankle cannot move. With your ankle, it's supposed to be a ball and socket type movement. You're meant to be able to move it around freely. However, with mine, it's literally on flat, and it's just a stump. You cannot move it at all. So my left foot is a size 7, and my right foot is a size 3, sometimes 2, sometimes 4. So it depends on the shoe make. So when it comes down to it, I'm left with the shoes that are not in style, and with today's society, that isn't acceptable. Like, the amount of judgmental comments that can be made just because you haven't got fancy shoes, it's ridiculous. And that's another thing. Growing up with a condition, you either have to hide it or avoid it with today's society. And that's what I've learned. Growing up with this condition, it teaches you to stand up for yourself and be confident and embrace your condition. Like, yeah, I've got 2 different size feet. What are you going to do about it? I've lived a normal life. My doctors told my parents I would not be able to run, I would not be able to dance, take part in physical activities. They were so wrong. I've proved them so wrong. I've done gymnastics, I've done cheerleading, I've done trampolining, I've got top grades in them, and then I've done dancing. Dancing I've been doing for 9 years. I've done all of my exams, NATD national exams, and I'm now a student teacher and have my own dance class. If I was to see that doctor now, I would literally be like, yeah, you ruined my feet, but I embraced it. So this is my story of how growing up with a condition affected my life.